Here we are with a new episode of Pints and Pages. I'm Nick.
I'm Brad.
I'm Levi.
And don't forget to like, share, subscribe on that YouTube and Facebook. Go to Savini Comics and Conchi's Fist on Twitch and TikTok. So if you want to, don't forget about Your Friendly Neighborhood Con. That's coming up April 4th. I think that's it for the gross promos and self-promotion. And
Your Friendly Neighborhood Con, not to be confused with your neighborhood unfriendly convict.
correct. You do not want to get those two mixed up. We should be in the next week. I'm gonna plan out. I'm gonna kind of do a rough draft of how I think maybe the games will look.
And we do need to get into that. It's kind of been a
shit couple of weeks for you.
It's been a rough time right now.
So, but I'll get that all written up. That way you can kind of just look over it and make tweaks. That way you don't have to build it from scratch.
Well, because
I got an idea in my head. So, and I also know what all the other stuff is going on.
Right.
I have kind of that
kind of been out of the loop because of the shit I've been dealing with.
So, let me get like a rough draft drawn up on how I think tick, 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 tick should go. And then I'll send it to you and you can go, okay, I like this. Let's tweak this. Let's do this. What about this? How about this? Stuff like that. So I think it'll work.
Gotcha.
So I'll spend some time tomorrow doing that before I go to the big grindcore show at Bonus Pints with Phobia and Slow Hole.
When's that?
Tomorrow night at 7? 7 or 8.
They're doing a Monday show?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
It's a grindcore show with Phobia. Phobia's on tour with Crowbar.
I don't think I'm going to be able to pull that one off.
Crowbot?
Yeah, Crowbot. I don't think Crowbot's grindcore.
No, they aren't, but I just wanted to say it.
So, but Bonus Pints is...
Maybe. I might have to pop in long enough to smash a beer and surf my way to the exit. I'd be like, all right, give me a beer.
In perfect Brad
I'm going
form.
to just show up and be like, all right, Matt, around for the staff, let's shotgun it, and then just take off for the... Like, take me to the front door, and then just leave.
Did you pull up their Facebook page? Bonus Pints?
Oh, no, I did not. I was looking up Crowbot. They're hard rock.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So it's Phobia. I thought there was 3 bands, but I can't remember. The third band escapes me, but...
I'm pulling it up. Give me 1 second.
I think it's like $5 to get in or something like that. But yeah, he's doing a rare Monday show because they're like hitting us on their tour here in the Midwest. So
some of these names are hard for me because there's Phobia. Hold on. Phobia. I don't know if...
Slow Hole and Crisis Actor.
Okay. I was seeing also Nala Black Gaze in the Indie Crust Store and was like, what the fuck are those?
What's Crustcore?
Crustcore.
Yeah, it's the brand
Indie
of music.
Crustcore.
And New Orleans Black Glaze. That's what Nola... New Orleans Black.
Why does it sound so delicious?
I agree.
It must be.
It's like
Slow Hole is the band. So Phobia, Slow Hole, and Crisis Actor are on tour with somebody, and they're doing a stop at Bonus Pints tomorrow, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, $5 a head to get in. So. Wait,
what did you say what NOLA was?
New Orleans Black Glaze.
I thought that was. Is it? It ain't North LA.
I thought NOLA was New Orleans.
I have no... It might be.
NOLA normally is New Orleans.
New Orleans, yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah. I have no fucking clue. Sounds like a gentrified name.
New Orleans Black Glaze sounds like a sounds like a wing sauce.
Or like some creepy ass looking beignets.
What the fuck am I looking at? This is the #1 link when you type in NOLA Black Glaze on Google.
Oh, is that a...
That's a paint? It's a makeup.
That's what high gloss black glaze.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's a paint. But the other thing was there's like, it comes up with some kind of.
Oh, it's
potter.
a ceramic paint. It's a ceramic coating.
But
That's
what
a
I was
glaze.
gonna do next.
It's glaze. It's not donuts.
It's not donuts.
It's blackened donuts.
Yeah, like some black truffle glaze on a ham would be fucking amazing.
Still didn't get anything?
So it gave me a bunch of different bands from New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The NOLA Jazz Band, the NOLA Black Swamp Village, original New Orleans jazz and blues street performance. Also, it gives me a definition under that. What is music of NOLA? And it's jazz.
Yeah.
But
is that
I was going to say, I knew New Orleans was home of jazz, but...
Zatarains.
New Orleans Black Glaze is an emerging localized fusion blending the city's signature heavy, humid sludge metal with atmospheric, dreamy black glaze elements. While the region is... I one-worded black glaze.
Oh, you can't.
The region is historically rooted in sludge legends I Hate God and Acid Bath. So that's
I've heard of I Hate God.
Those three bands are opening for I Hate God.
Oh, okay.
In Indianapolis.
You got a different Google.
Okay, I don't know about
me and you got a different Google because I didn't put the space in and it still gave me all the same stuff.
I did put music at the back.
Why does your Google have 3 O's?
Why does your Google have 3 O's? Google.
Hey, listen, I use L-Googs.
Yeah.
Google.
I goggled it.
Bands in the area are beginning to explore this sound with some such as Gatsu, explicitly referencing subgenres such as doom gaze and black gaze instead
Is
of
it
glaze.
like heavy metal? You're just like you stand there and
it's
stare blankly
black.
Well,
It's not glaze.
That's
it's
what
gaze.
I was about. That's what I was about to
It's
say.
black gaze.
I had typed in gaze the first time, but then I clicked just the first search, and it auto-corrected it to glaze.
Mine auto-corrected to gaze. It's black glaze. Or gaze.
God damn.
We're wonderful.
I don't know what anything is anymore.
Shit, that is some awesome shit. I can't believe we just fucking went through that.
Did they know what they did with their name?
What?
Black gaze?
Black gaze? I don't know. I don't know. I wonder what...
It's like when you try to sound tough and you're like, are you racist? No. We're gazing into the abyss. Oh, okay. Not gay men.
Oh, then you got so Slow Hole is the band.
So Crustcore, looking into that one.
I just remembered, if I go down there, I'm going to have to meet these guys after talking mad shit.
The way this person... No, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, the way this person described Crustcore is punk for people who outgrew punk.
The Google explanation says
It's like
high-intensity subgenre of crust punk that heavily incorporates elements of hardcore punk, thrashcore, and sometimes grindcore. Originating in the mid-1980s, it blends political, fast-paced D-beat punk with heavier, distorted, metallic sounds. Often featuring harsh vocals and apocalyptic lyrical themes.
I find it hard to believe that some of these weird-ass genres of music reference back to the fucking 80s every time, yet they never existed during the 80s.
Yeah.
And it's like crust, whatever the fuck, is got to be within the last 10 years of being used as a term.
It's been compared to a more metal-focused stenchcore.
Exactly. See,
What the
no.
fuck's stenchcore?
Get the fuck out of here. I've been in this scene long enough.
Get the fuck out of here.
The most popular indie crustcore band is called Crisis Actor. So the moment you said it was around politics, I was like, that makes sense for their name.
Oh, Crisis Actor.
No,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
Fuck, dude. It's so wild that there's so many weird. Can we just listen to you? What do you sound like? Do you sound like any other band? No. Okay. Well, I'm intrigued. Let's go.
Yeah, they always have to put a name to it, and I love how heavy metal is always core. It's always something core.
Yeah.
I was also going to say it's fucking absurd the names they use. Like, metal has the worst ones, I think, of just the weird out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Rock music's always been like
it's like a caveman wrote half of them.
Like, yeah. Well, at least drew their logo.
Yeah. I do get down for grindcore.
I get down for a grinder.
Yeah.
Oh, and you have a girlfriend. I didn't know you swung that way.
No, I'm talking.
Yeah,
I'm talking from.
God damn.
I'm talking from.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
I'm talking from fucking boardwalk.
We're on a fucking hoagie, man.
I'm talking hoagie, not gay sex. What are you?
You said grinder.
Talking about bands, not black gays.
That was awesome.
Oh, that's the name of the podcast.
Talking
about bands, not black gays.
They gonna be here, man.
I did the retarded thing of looking up all the subgenres of metal.
Take a shot for every time he says retarded.
You guys are going to be drinking a lot. I'm going to flip this.
Oh, God.
I've been sitting
on the left here.
I've been sitting on that joke for a while, too. I've just been waiting.
Those are all the different metal subgenres.
Nice.
That is so dumb.
You avoided that one. You can go ahead and take a shot.
I was going to say, if you listen, you can catch me go, rut.
That was awesome.
Still counts.
Still counts. I'll never get it.
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
wow.
Fuck.
All right.
I don't even know how we got here.
Yeah.
Well, because I don't know. We got on the subject of tomorrow, and it's phobia.
Yeah.
Tomorrowland?
Monday shows. You can't plan for a Monday show because it's fucking blindsided me.
Yeah.
I completely forgot.
Yeah.
I remember hearing about it too.
Yeah, Monday's an odd day for a show for sure.
I feel like I ain't done that shit since I was in my early 20s. Like a Monday show somewhere.
Oh, yeah. I hate doing weekday shows. Well, I mean,
Wednesdays were always all right.
I avoid them like the plague, but this one's not out of town. I only have to go like 5 blocks for this one.
Yeah,
so
Thursday shows bad. I always felt like were way worse.
Oh yeah, because
Wednesday
still had to go to work for the one day.
Yeah. Tuesdays were like, fuck it. Mondays were like, shit, we get the whole week after this.
We're doing Monday Night Raw the next Monday. So I
didn't know you were going to Raw.
Yeah, I'm going to Raw next Monday. Me and Pavel and Brad and Aubrey are going to Raw.
Oh, that'll be fun.
On Monday. So, yeah. It'll be a good time. So, they got Gunther Career Killer shirts out. Did I
did they,
that one?
Yeah, I was going to say. I remember when you told me they trademarked it.
Because you were going to get one if they made them.
Don't ship until April 7th. So you order it now, but they don't ship until April 7th.
You don't get it until after fucking Raw.
Yeah, after the Raw I'm going to.
It's fucking stupid. And then you'll get there and you'll be like, there's 400,000 of these. I could have bought it here.
Yep.
Yeah, Aubrey said that she could have a friend just make us one. I was like,
I would say, like, this gives you an opportunity to buy a different shirt now.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
So,
You ought to take some pictures. I might have you get me something.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Like, I need some wrestling gear. I don't have any wrestling gear. I don't know why.
I don't think I have any either.
Yeah, I got a couple of those John Cena shirts on the...
I used to have DX armbands.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. I through all the WrestleManias and shit that I've been to, I got a couple of John Cena shirts and a Jey Uso, and then, of course, just the shirts I bought because I wanted, so...
I scrolled past some article that I didn't click on and actually read that they might be unveiling a new wrestler that was from AEW soon or some shit. Or maybe they had.
Yeah, so...
He was in a crate. A mysterious crate.
Yeah.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Yeah.
So, shout out to Blake. They unveiled this box on fucking Raw. And, like, it just...
Was this last Monday?
It was last Monday.
Yeah.
Adam Pearce, like, walks up and he's like, what is this? And the crate guys, the shipping guy's like, well, on the manifest, it says that I'm supposed to deliver it to Raw. And it says, do not open until Elimination Chamber, which is next Saturday. And all I got was a message from Blake that says, what's in the box? It was Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
So I've heard Chris Jericho's name mentioned.
There's the box.
Yeah.
So for the love of God, why would Jericho be shipped in a box?
Well, so Jericho's currently on tour with his band in Europe, but they do get done prior to next week.
Yeah.
And he debuted in the WWE originally in 1999 in Chicago. Next week's pay-per-view is in Chicago.
Right.
So there's like people...
It's a good likelihood.
There's people that think it's him.
God.
So I don't know if it is or not, but there's people that think it's
I've
him.
just never been able to shake WCW Chris Jericho out of my head.
The one with the ponytail on the
top?
top.
Never been able to get rid of that.
His bodyguard, Ralphus.
Yeah. Motherfucker was the canniest can you ever can.
The man of 1,004 moves or whatever he was.
Jesus Christ. Walls of Jericho was a good move.
I don't know.
I'll give him that.
Yeah. But I don't know if it'll be Jericho or not. I heard a rumor too. It might be Danhausen.
Yeah, that's the one that I seen. Yeah, that was the one I seen.
Was Danhausen?
Yep. Now we're back.
All right, so is this Danhausen dude or whatever the fuck his name is? Is he like a demonic Sting?
He's like, no,
demonic Sting.
He's.
I've only seen pictures. I've never seen him wrestle or.
He's like Svengoolie. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Okay, he's like.
Wait, like the magician?
Yeah, he's like, I put a curse on you, but it's like
real
cheesy, campy, yeah. It's cheesy, campy.
All right,
Danhausen puts a spell on you. That type of thing.
Okay.
So he's really good friends with CM Punk.
Yeah.
And so it makes sense. Fun fact: Danhausen. I spoke to Danhausen about doing the April 4th Your Friendly Neighborhood Con, and he was not able to. When I had talked to him earlier in this process, he said that he would do it as long as he was available to do it contract-wise, because his AEW contract was coming up. But if he signed a WWE deal, he would not be able to do things like this.
Which is in line with the rumors that I read in the article.
So now he's like, I can't do it. Which, like, I was like, okay,
he's in the box.
He's signing a WWE deal.
Well, and see, that's where I kind of was wondering. So now I might have a wrestler I may look into.
So am I hearing we got inside information
Maybe. If it ends up being Danhausen, which would be funny, it would fit Danhausen because I could see where they'd like crack a bomb and like smoke would come up and he'd like pop out in his like makeup and his little cape, because he wears a cape. But also, Danhausen is more.
What the fuck?
I enjoy.
I just now looked up pictures of him.
Yeah. I enjoy Danhausen, but he fits NXT, like the lower league, better than he does.
Yeah.
Like, he fits that vibe better than he does either
one of the shows. He may have people that'll help him develop a storyline better now, though.
But, that's true.
Sometimes it's the people in the fucking behind the scenes that help round out others as well.
And people hate it, and I don't hate it at all. It's what makes it fun. R-Truth is kind of on SmackDown now, and he's the comic relief. Raw really doesn't have comic relief. So you put Danhausen in there, he can kind of be the comedy part of the show.
You kind of need I think
putz. you need that comedy aspect of the whole thing.
You need a WCW Chris Jericho.
You do. You
need a fucking putz.
Yeah. So, and he fits that mold.
Until they become not a putz anymore. You know?
Oh, yeah. It could be Danhausen. It could be.
I feel like Sheamus was a putz for a minute.
Sheamus was the butt of jokes for a long time.
He was good, but he was kind of a putz. Like, he fell into the fucking traps of other people.
I feel like, and I don't know.
It's a jar of mayonnaise with a ketchup haircut.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but like, to me, the character development that has gotten Gunther and Drew McIntyre on the top of SmackDown and Raw is the same character Sheamus has been playing for fucking 10 years. The fucking, hey fella, I'm just gonna beat the fucking snot out of you, like.
And he did. Like, I feel like he did it so much better.
And Sheamus I feel like he kind of did it better.
Yeah,
like he had. Not that those two guys don't have personalities, because I think they do, even though Gunther gets shit on sometimes. But I felt like Sheamus, like, I was like, I wonder what the difference between now and 10 years ago was, because, like, Sheamus has been playing this same character for fucking years, and, like, now it's getting over, but, like, back when Sheamus was doing it, like I said, 5-10 years ago, it really wasn't pre-pandemic.
The Celtic Warrior.
It really wasn't. Yeah, it got. Don't get me wrong, it got over because you saw those fucking Sheamus shirts everywhere and the shillelaghs that he walked around with and shit like that. So I don't want to say he didn't
everyone
get over.
Needs a shillelagh.
He was world champion and everybody was wearing his shit, but I don't feel like he was WrestleMania main event Sheamus, where like McIntyre and Gunther are like main event in WrestleMania. I don't know that Sheamus was ever given his props for that, where those guys are kind of doing that thing now. Like, they're kind of playing that gimmick, and it's working for them. So, yeah, it's one of those things. Really good couple of interviews this last couple of weeks on wrestling podcasts. Bert Kreischer was on Stephanie McMahon. He told some hysterical stories. Had nothing to do with wrestling, really, but he told some really good stories.
Stephanie has her own podcast?
Yeah, Stephanie's got her own podcast.
Yes, who doesn't?
Royce Keys, who used to go by Powerhouse Hobbs in AEW, he just debuted at the Royal Rumble, and he did Stephanie's podcast, and I did not know what his story was, and really fucking liked the guy by the time he got done telling his story. Like, his brother, his dad committed suicide. His brother got shot and killed in front of him, protecting him from gangs. Like, he got shot in the arm. Like, he grew up in Sao Paulo, California. Like, his grandparents raised him, not because his parents weren't part of his life, but because his grandparents were just more responsible, and you know, and they raised him and his brothers and his sisters, and like decided one day he was gonna wrestle, and you know, went to wrestling events at the Cow Palace and got to meet been a fan of the Undertaker since he was like 8, and like just like worked his way up, and even though people told him he wasn't gonna amount to nothing, fucking I'll see you in a box in 5 years, you know, fuck you, I'm gonna become a wrestler. It was an interesting podcast, to say the least. Like I said, I didn't know anything about the guy and really liked him by the time the podcast was done. And it was really cool for him to say, Stephanie said, so what's next for you? And he's like, well, I've been watching a lot of videos, because he's a big guy, 6'5", 340 or something. Like 280, 6'5", 280. He's a big guy. He said, I've been watching a lot of videos of Mark Henry and Bam Bam Bigelow, like, because I want to wrestle that big guy style in WWE. And he said, I hope that I can make a living. I want to be able to show my personality, because I got a funny side. I'm not afraid to tell a joke, be a butt of a joke. He says, I want to be a world champion. And he said, when I'm done, he said, I want to produce shows. I want to train kids. I want to, like, he says, I'm not here in the WWE to win a title and go home. I'm here because I'm going to spend the rest of my life in the WWE. I'm going to wrestle. I'm going to win titles. I'm going to retire. I'm going to produce shows. I'm going to train kids. Like, this is, like, I want to be here for the next 40 years. And I was like, not many people say that. They're kind of just like, I'm here to make money and win titles, bitch. Like, they're not like, I want to work backstage when I get, like, I want to wrestle for 5 years and then go backstage. Like, I want to, you know, like, that's just not something you
This is my life. The whole world around it. Any job that's pertaining to it, I'll take.
Yeah. It was kind of just like, that's kind of what it was. Yeah. It was just like, when I retire, I don't want to be done. I want to keep working.
I don't give a fuck if I got to clean the shitters or, you know.
And I thought that was cool. Rey Mysterio's interview with Cody Rhodes this week was cool. It's funny because they kept the whole him and Dominic Mysterio don't get along thing. He like kept calling him his deadbeat son. Which I thought was funny shit, because you knew it was total crap, but it was almost like campy the way they were doing it. Like you knew they were full of shit. So, but it was still fun to hear.
Yeah.
So, speaking on the production end, I'll keep wrestling going for a little bit longer. Just this last week, The Undertaker, of course, it says Mark Calloway on the thing, which is his real name. The Undertaker is now an executive producer and running the behind the scenes for the AAA Mexican wrestling company that WWE bought. So Undertaker is running the shows. He's running the televised shows for AAA Mexico. Yeah. I thought that was cool. I was like, oh, look at that shit.
Yeah.
So he talked about a little bit about it on one of his podcasts with maybe The Miz, which that was a good one too.
Oh, yeah.
Because you love like the admiration that The Miz has for The Undertaker, but then even the admiration that The Undertaker's got for Miz, like, is like fun to hear, because like The Undertaker's like, you got to give Miz props. He's been doing this for fucking 25 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Miz said that him, Randy Orton, and R-Truth are the only guys left in the locker room with, like, over, like 20 years of continuous contracts with the WWE. Like, I think that's what The Miz said. Like, it's just like R-Truth, Randy Orton, and The Miz are like the only guys that are like left from that like late 90s, early 2000s.
The Miz specifically was the first one I looked up. He's 22 years.
22 years.
Since 2004.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I remember that.
God,
I was pumped because it was like he was just on The Real World before that.
Yeah.
Like right
he
before
told that story. So he couldn't get hired because he was on The Real World. So it's funny. He was on The Real World, and then he was doing Road Rules. So he did Real World and Road Rules, and it crossed over. So he did those two at the same time, but then Real World he got off because they went to a new cast for the new season. But he was still on Road Rules. So then they announced that MTV and WWE was going to do Tough Enough, that first season of Tough Enough.
Yeah.
So The Miz went to try out for Tough Enough, and MTV told him he wasn't allowed to because he was already on Road Rules. And he said, wait a minute, I was on Real World and Road Rules at the same time. I can't be on Road Rules and Tough Enough? And they said no, because Tough Enough is an MTV WWE joint venture. If it was just MTV, we'd let you do it. But we can't let the WWE make money off of somebody that we already have contracted under another show. So he had to wait until Road Rules ended and do season 2 of Tough Enough because they wouldn't let him do season 1.
That's so dumb.
And I was like, no shit. Yeah, he told that whole story. I was like, wow. So
I also looked up Randy Orton's and then started going through his Wikipedia. He's been for 24 years.
24.
But before that, he was at OVW.
Yes.
I did not know that.
So was, well, Orton, Lesnar, Dave Batista,
they do all have that kind of vibe.
all came from OVW.
They all have a vibe to them that's like they came from the same place because the motherfuckers been wrestling each other for so long.
yeah. Orton, Lesnar, Cena, Batista, Shelton Benjamin. I think the Miz did OVW for a little while. Big Show did OVW for a little while. Kurt Angle got to skip it. He didn't have to go.
He did the Olympics.
But he did the Olympics with a broken freaking neck.
Yeah.
Which is still fucking wild.
Didn't he win?
Yeah, he won the gold medal. Somebody ESPN posted that like just yesterday about what he had wrong with him when he
they said it was everything.
Yeah.
He was a madman.
Because they were promoting the wrestling event, because it'll be on next Saturday's wrestling event will be on ESPN next week. So they showed a picture of Kurt Angle holding up his gold medals, and it said something about like he had like something of not like it was like listed everything that was wrong with him. There it is. Kurt Angle won the gold medal in Freestyle Olympics with 2 bulged and herniated discs, 2 cracked vertebrae, and 4 pulled muscles in his neck. Mm-hmm. That was just in his neck.
That sounds rough.
Kurt Angle on battling a neck injury prior. So during an interview, he said the doctor would shoot me up with 12 shots of Novocaine in my neck so I couldn't feel pain before the match.
Yeah.
Before each match.
He was like, yes. He's like, am I good, doc?
I was looking at the alumni from OVW. You were correct with The Miz. Oh. I didn't know also, where was it? CM Punk, Cody Rhodes.
Oh, yeah, I forgot those guys were there, too.
There was another one, Wade Barrett.
Oh, I didn't know Wade Barrett was in OVW.
The Boogeyman.
Eating worms.
That's the same guy.
I just kind of like glancing around
Santino Marella was in the Cobra. He was in OVW. That's a funny story, too, because he was in OVW wrestling, he was in OVW wrestling and sitting out in the crowd, like he he was a wrestler, but they were just short on crowd members because they've been on TV forever. So locally in Louisville. So he was sitting like as an audience filler. And I guess he was cracking jokes and making fun of the wrestlers in the ring. And Jim Cornette heard him. And he was like, we don't get this kind of personality from you inside the ring. So they like built this whole comic character for him. And he did like a month of OVW doing that character, and then they were like, "Oh, you got to go! Like, you got to go to the WWE. This character's too good to be here." So they sent him up to the thing. But he is a, you know who I'm talking about, right? The guy that used to put the puppet on his hand and did the Cobra. Like he always pronounced everybody's name wrong. John Cena,
his Wikipedia.
John Cena and Batista and the Honky Tonky Man. He used to call Sheamus.
Okay, I think I do.
With his fucking Viper.
He is a national judo champ, like a 2-time national judo champion.
Really?
Yeah. I guess in a shoe fight, he's a fucking lethal weapon. like Stone Cold said, funniest guy you'll ever meet. He could whoop just about anybody's ass if he wanted to. Funniest guy you'll ever meet, though.
That's fucking awesome. John Cena was also at OVW.
Yeah, as the prototype. That was his name down there. Batista was something else, too. He had, like, 2 different contact lenses and, like, a dog collar with spikes on it. Yeah. They used to call him something. It was a weird name.
Leviathan.
That was it.
And he was a part of the Disciples of Sin.
The Disciples of Sin.
Because they had a wrestler named Sin, S-Y-N.
Awesome. Good old 90s.
Yeah.
I know it's a feeding program, obviously, to the WWE, or a talent building program, however you want to put it. But just seeing the list is fucking massive. I guess I never did flip my computer over.
All those people?
Yeah, those are all notable alumni from OVW.
Jesus Christ.
Now, I don't know what their definition of notable is, but...
probably anybody that actually got to wrestle in the WWE, whether or not it be... Or NWA, or WCW, or TNA. Probably any of those people.
That makes sense.
Like, anybody that got on TV, even if it was for a match or something like that.
Probably even if they became announcers. Like, there's probably some announcers on the list.
Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah, Ziggler was he was a national amateur wrestling champion at Kent State, like in his weight class, before he turned to pro wrestling. I'm also shocked at the number of freestyle or Greco-Roman, like, high school and college wrestlers that like Ziggler. Cody Rhodes was like a state champion high school wrestler.
Yeah.
Like a lot of those guys really do know how to wrestle, not just fucking run the ropes and give a close.
Well, and they know how to wrestle, and then like some of them know other martial art styles, which is a whole nother discipline of fighting, which means there's rules to that shit that's different. It's like knowing 4 different fucking rule sets for the same game.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like magic.
And also, to me, it sounds almost like all of these people, or most of them, were fighters and then found the WWE later. Some of them, obviously, like the stories you told, people looked up, watched WCW or WWF.
Right. Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of them, like Brock Lesnar, was a UFC fighter turned WWE. Now, he used to be a wrestler and
then
stuff.
Then he went back. Well, no, he did it. Did he? I thought he wrestled first.
He wrestled and then did UFC and then came back.
Oh, okay. I thought it was UFC wrestling, UFC.
No, Lesnar's been around forever.
He did wrestling.
I remember Lesnar when I was a fucking like single-digit little kid.
Yeah, he did.
I was gonna say I only saw him after he came back from the UFC.
Oh yeah, no, he did. Actually, he did wrestling, football, UFC wrestling.
Oh, I wasn't counting football. I was talking combat.
he went and made the practice squad before he got cut of the Minnesota Vikings, not having played any college football at all, because at Minnesota he was only a wrestler.
That's wild.
Yeah. So went and tried out and made the practice squad, preseason squad, something. He got cut before the first game. I mean, he never got in a game, I don't think, but he might have gotten a preseason game. He never got in a regular season game. So
I happened to be closing through my Wikipedia pages that I've opened about all these wrestlers, and it caught my eye. I didn't know Randy Orton went AWOL when he was in the Marines.
Yes, he was supposed to be in the Marine too. John Cena was in the first one.
Yeah.
And the actual Marines asked the WWE to not put him in it because he was an AWOL.
He's dishonorably discharged.
Yeah, he was dishonorably discharged from the Marines, so they asked him to not.
Yeah, they're like, don't put this jackass in here.
Yeah, don't portray a Marine when he's been dishonorably discharged.
He spent 38 days in the brig.
Yeah. He said it was one of the worst mistakes he ever made in his life. He said right after joining the Marines, because he said he never should have been in there in the first place. But then he should have sucked it up and done what he was supposed to do, and then he didn't. He said, but it's nothing I can take back now, so... Cody Rhodes tells us he was a fucking prick though for years.
Oh yeah,
like
I've always heard that about.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes was said that one time they walked into a bathroom at one of the arenas in Mexico or something, and he was just, watch this, Cody, and just walks over and pulls a fucking urinal off the wall and just throws it on the ground and just water spraying everywhere, and then he just walks out. He just wanted to prove he could pull the urinal off the fucking wall.
That's
total
psycho.
Disregard for anything, everything. But and the funny part is you listen to him talk now, and he's not even close to being anything like that anymore.
Yeah.
He used to be crazy Randy, now he's family man Randy. So
I've heard him say that before in an interview.
Yeah. He told Stephanie. Yeah, he told Stephanie that she's like, what do you do in your free time? And he said, my free time with my family or my free time family free? And she says, either. And he says, well, my family, I spend time with them. We like to go do this and this and this. He said, if nobody's in the house and it's quiet, he says, I play Elder Scrolls.
I love it.
And he said, he goes, it happened to me when I had back surgery and I was down for 18 months. And a lot of that, I couldn't even move. So my wife just kind of propped me up in bed and said, what do you want? And he said, I need a PlayStation 5 and I need Elder Scrolls. So he says, so I just, for months straight, all I did was 8 to 10 hours of Elder Scrolls. And then he starts spouting off, I'm a level blah, 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 I play this. And she's like, I have no clue what you're talking about.
That is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
So, yeah.
Especially seeing a man that was known to be that much of a prick and you could say psychotic, for him to be like, yeah, no, I just sat there for months playing games.
Yeah. The Burt interview was good. I wanted to bring this up since we're on the subject. The Burt interview was good because, and I've heard Burt say this more than once, but it's, he said getting to know more and more wrestlers, he didn't realize, and he said, now I realize it, talking to everybody, that wrestlers and comedians have lived the same lives.
Oh, yeah.
I heard him say it, and I didn't watch the rest of the clip that I saw. I heard him say that and was like, what the fuck?
He's you're, wrestling used to be 6 days a week, 2 shows on Sunday, and, a comedian, to be good, you're gone 6 days a week. He's you're constantly, you see everything. You're traveling everywhere. You're going and doing that, you're staying in shitty hotels and you're eating shitty food and you're doing, and wrestlers are, and you're driving from city to city to do this and do that. And he said, and you sit down and you talk to these wrestlers and they were And you're like, yeah, man, I bet I had to do this to get started, and I had to do this. And they were like, oh, yeah, no, I made $50 a show I had to drive from Chicago to fucking Fort Wayne to Evansville down to Louisville and then make another fucking loop the next day. And I had to wrestle this many days. And I wasn't home for a fucking month stretch and, for 6 months at a time. And he's like, holy shit, you guys, like, comedians and wrestlers live the same. Cody Rhodes calls it, he goes, people hate it when I call it this. We used to live like carnies. We were carnies.
Basically. In no disrespectful way, that's exactly what they are.
And like, carnies like to drink and party.
Yeah, well, and so do wrestlers and so does comics.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're all, from comics to wrestlers, they're all carnies.
Yeah, they lived like carnies. He's like, we lived like carnies. And he goes, and it's not like that anymore at all. But it was the carny life. That's how you lived. You went from city to city and you entertained people, and then you moved on to the next city. Yeah. But you never got to see your family. If you had one, you never got to see your family, and you were spending every night at probably at the hotel bar, drinking with fucking 20 other wrestlers, hoping that somebody didn't come in and call wrestling fake, so you didn't have to beat their ass. And
because they took that so serious back then.
So it was just like, it was just one of those things. So, yeah, it's funny how you can say, and I would never have put that connection together, but yeah, I mean, it's the carny life, that's for sure. I don't think, to bring it all the way around to today, it's not much different than the life of a convention person.
Oh, like that.
Like if you make your living on conventions, you're traveling city to city, living out of a bag,
Fuck. I couldn't imagine that being my job.
I
would it would get easy.
I had way more fun today than I thought. I was dreading today. I had a lot more fun today than I thought I was going to. I would never want it to be my full-time job.
It would get so easy. It's just the tedium of being away and around.
Yeah.
But I feel like you'd get in such a fucking rhythm.
I was going to say, if I didn't have a significant other, fucking that kind of nomadic lifestyle I would love.
Yeah.
Because I was going to be if you remember, I was going to work for Engel Trucking and drive vans and trucks all over the place.
Yeah. It's just like, man, I enjoyed today a lot, but like I don't know that I could do it every weekend. And honestly, I will, truth be told, I would rather do shows like today where it's just a one day in and out, make some money, move on, than a whole weekend.
Oh yeah.
At a fucking convention. Yeah.
That shit's rough.
Yeah. Honest.
Attending the motherfuckers as a customer, free to roam and do as you need without watching a table full of merchandise is already challenging enough.
Right.
And like now imagine if, all right, now you can't do any of it and you got to sit here, but you also have a badge that makes you able to go more places than anyone. And you're like... Yeah, but I can't leave.
Yeah, and you got to do it for 3 fucking days. 3 solid fucking days.
Yeah.
And it's just like, man, that is rough. I do like the singles game, the card singles game is something I know we've talked about on here, and we've talked about just in the shop, and the 3 of us have talked about it without mics. Like, I know that that's a market, and I know it's a market that I could probably get in. I just know what it'll take to get me there. And like we said it today, I don't want to go to Walmart and buy fucking pallets of Pokemon cards and ruin kids' chance. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I would feel bad. Like, I would feel bad going and buying Walmart out all their Magic cards just to open them and sell them individually.
You gotta hose scalpers.
But you get, it's
no, I get it. It's tough,
man.
Because in order to get singles to sell, you have to open product.
Right. Right. And hope that product that you opened is going to be more than what you could have sold it sealed.
You got to realize less kids open this shit than what you think. It's a majority of adults opening it.
A lot of them, from seeing today, now I did sell a lot of sealed product. Don't get me wrong. I sold it, but a lot of those kids are buy, sell, trade. Like they're not opening packs. Well, they just want to walk in and see Pokemon cards. Like they don't care if they're in packs or they're not in packs. They just want to see Pokemon cards.
Yeah. What I've noticed change over the years from when I was a kid doing Pokemon and now being an adult in Magic and seeing how everything's changed. Social media changed how kids work. Because I didn't know there was a secondary market to any of these cards when I was a kid. And there still was a fucking whole collecting thing and whatever. I just wanted to open packs and have cool cards. And that was all of my friends as kids. And then like you said today, all of these kids buy, sell, trade. They know the value of cards. They know what they're looking for. They know what they want. Yeah. And they're just way more informed than we were in the younger generations, I'll say.
It depends because the information definitely wasn't readily available, but something that was pushed on me early when I collected cards was that there was a value. And like my grandpa bought me the magazines to help value them. Like, once every few months. He'd grab me one of the books to help value
my dad always used to buy the old Beckett for sports cards. The old Beckett
he would monthly. Because that's what he would do. He would go grab his, and then he'd always throw the Pokemon one in there so I could check my cards and shit.
Yeah. And Beckett used to have a monthly. Now I think it's quarterly.
Yeah.
I think they do it, but. And they do, I don't know if Beckett does the Pokemon prize. I know they do basketball, football.
We just get online now.
But now everybody just gets online. They do Beckett still prints price guides.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I was going to say, I don't think Pokemon does anymore.
Yeah, Beckett still prints price guides. And I believe that it's quarterly.
But I still have some of my old price guides from way back in the day.
I bet you could sell them for.
I was rich according to those, but those numbers didn't hold.
No, they did not. They did not. A lot of those prices did not hold for sure.
I think Beckett went full. Oh no, here it is. Yeah, search for it, but yeah, you can still get the price guide books.
Oh, I can still order them for the store. My distributor, Southern Hobby, sells
When I looked it up at first, it just sent me to their digital app and was like, "Hey, download this and look through this."
They'd rather you do the digital. Well, yeah. But they know they got old school guys that'll still buy the books. So.
Oh, they got 70-year-old men.
Yeah.
That is just something that's wild to me. That obviously they're making enough money, whether it's through the books or just through everything, that it doesn't matter to print these basically useless books.
I'm surprised magazines are still a thing.
I am too.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that model sells.
I like anymore. It. I like magazines, but I'm surprised. Some of the ones I used to enjoy are no longer around. That's for damn sure.
A lot of the people after the pandemic, wanted to come out and get the paper. Like they wanted comic books, they wanted magazines.
Yeah,
because they wanted to be able to feel something. They wanted to turn that page. They
got to touch it.
Yeah, they wanted to put.
I was gonna say I'll always be that way with books. I get that, comic books specifically.
Yeah. So and there's some people that don't mind reading it online. There's some people that if they really like it online, then they'll come in and get the paper version of it. I read this online, but I want a paper copy. So
that's always my argument for why piracy shouldn't be that big of a deal. At least in the gaming market, for the most part, it's been proven time and time again that if people enjoy your product, it doesn't matter how they got it, they'll come give you money in some way.
Yeah.
Whether it's like you said, I read it online, but I want a physical copy, or they'll just fucking donate or do whatever they can.
Right. Yeah. It's it's a pretty cool thing. Today was awesome. I was not expecting.
I know you did a lot better than you thought you were going to.
Yeah, I did way better than I thought I was going to. I sold a ton of comic books today, which was great because I was the only one selling raw comic books. There was one guy that had like 5 graded comics.
Yeah.
And then other than that, I was the only person selling comic books. So I sold a ton of those Magic singles that were sitting on the table. I just took those out of a whim. I thought, oh shit, I could take those. And just thought, well, I'll take them just in case. But since nobody had Magic...
Yeah.
Like, I was
sold a bunch of them.
Yeah, I sold a bunch
I bought one.
So, yeah. So that was nice.
Shit, the guy that was behind you bought one so that way his buddy would could actually. I don't know if you heard
that.
The
only other guy selling Magic at the card show bought Magic from me.
Yeah,
that was for his buddy because his buddy has a sliver deck, but his sliver overlord and the more expensive slivers he had proxied because he just hadn't bought them yet. And that guy that bought him was like, I don't let him play the deck against me. He's like. Not necessarily because it's proxies, but it's proxied slivers. Slivers are bad enough. I'm not letting you just put these expensive cards in for free.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
I even told him, I was like, I'm a sliver player and I understand that completely. But so he texted his buddy. He said he texted his buddy before he even loaded in and was like, hey, if someone happens to have one, you want it? And he was like, fuck yes. So the moment he saw yours, he was like, I texted him, was like, you sure you want it?
Yeah.
Even though it's only $50. It used to be way more expensive.
Yeah, he came over, he said, it's on TCG Player for $44.59. He said, will you take 45? And I said, yeah, I'll take 45. I'm not gonna sweat $5.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'll take 45. So, but yeah, I sold some packs. I sold some... I sold a little bit of everything. I sold a little bit of everything today. So,
yeah.
I
bought the Emrakul. It's like it's not legal, but it may be one day.
They're talking about
they
it.
They keep unbanning shit, and I'm like, I sure would love to control you guys on your turn.
I don't know if you've heard Gavin Verhey talk about it, but a lot of those cards, now obviously Emrakul's pretty powerful. But a lot of these cards that are higher cost, pretty powerful, swingy cards, the reason they're unbanning them is because specifically, at least from what I remember from the interview, their tester was basically Worldfire. When they unbanned Worldfire, because everyone was like, oh my god, this is going to ruin play groups, it's going to ruin everything.
And it didn't.
Nothing happened.
Nobody plays that shit.
Exactly, and that's what Gavin said. He's like, a lot of these cards are... from a time before, he's like, look at what we're printing now. There's so many powerful 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 drops that what we have banned isn't anything compared to what we're allowing to go in the sets now and stay in Commander.
Yeah.
So I definitely think a lot of those are getting unbanned, like Emrakul.
I think there will be a time where we get some Eldrazi 11 and they're like, we're going to unban Emrakul. And I'm going to be like... slot it right in. Or it'll already be in there and I won't tell no one.
The only one that's irritating me with the whole bans and unbanned conversation is everyone's wanting Ristic Study banned.
That's a weird one to me.
I
have it in 2 decks, and you want to know how many times I draw it? Fucking never.
I think I've played one once, and I spent half the game going, fuck, you gonna pay the one?
Yeah. You miss half of them.
But, like Gavin even had mentioned that they were looking at the community's response to them suggesting banning Ristic Study. And I was like, the fact that you're even thinking about... I get drawing cards as, like, super powerful. Having a bunch of shit, being able to cycle through your deck and get whatever. Ristic Study isn't a fucking issue. It's a... 3 mana. By the time it's able to be played, every single removal spell for enchantments or permanents is also able to be played.
Yeah, it's like if you don't like it, play green.
Yeah.
Or play green or white.
Or play blue and counter it. Like,
yeah.
Play any of those.
No, we don't need to tell people to play blue. It's in
I love blue.
They'll be like, okay, yeah, I will. And then they'll be like, and I'll also run it. And it's like, now we got 2 of them to fuck with. Nah,
you have a point, but I love blue.
There's not too many people that really run it anyway. It's expensive. It's not easy to fucking pull.
I got one, and it sits in my Aloro deck, which is all stacks.
I've gotten rid of one.
To me.
Yeah, to you, because I got 2 of them. And then I got another one that's in my Adidas deck because it's the Final Fantasy one. Non-foil.
I really wanted to pull that one, and I'm not even a Final Fantasy fan.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like they're making out in a puddle right before she dies or something.
I didn't even think of it that way. I just thought the artwork was cool.
Yeah.
Making out in the puddle before she dies. Nice.
That's a perfect description. I gotta look at this again now.
Which one is that?
Ristic study from Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
You know what? You're not wrong.
Okay, that's fair. Stay with me. That's the name of the card.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the Final Fantasy version.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm pretty pumped for TMNT. There's some pretty good stuff.
I get it shipped out. It'll be here. It'll be here tomorrow, actually. But I mean, I won't be able to sell it until Friday. But I'll have it tomorrow.
I'm excited for that
my
one.
distributor, my rep, is going to be off for 4 weeks because his wife's having a baby. So
how's that stop him from going to work?
he gets.
I said the same thing.
He gets 4 weeks of
paternity leave.
He can answer emails
It's for him.
in his house.
Paternity leave.
Yeah, and he can answer emails while he's at the emergency room.
He did give he gave us all. He sent like a whole group of. It was a group email. Hey, I'm going to be off for a couple weeks.
You're all groupies?
Yeah, and but there's several backups. I'm sure they split his account up.
Yeah,
So,
he's like, you probably won't get half your shit when you want to.
but hey,
I
good
don't
luck.
care because fuck you. I'm having a baby.
I'm going to be off work, so it's not going to matter to me.
I'm having what's hopefully my baby.
I'm excited for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I don't play Standard as much as I keep telling myself I need to build a deck and play some Standard. But I think the 1/1 counters are going to be so fucking horrid. All the 1/1, the mutagen tokens specifically, and a lot of the things that'll take things that have 1/1 counters and then make mutagen tokens equal to it. And there's not a lot. I think there's only a couple cards that do it. But I'm like, man, that is going to get devastating.
Nah, man, you just run you a few copies of Broadcast Takeover. You have to see what that one is.
I was going to say my brain's farting on that one.
Is that a Turtles card?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen that one then.
Mono Red's going to be able to do some shit to stop.
Oh. Yeah.
See,
you're right.
Mono Red's going to be able to stop some shit.
It's 3 red mana, 2 colorless. Gain control of all artifacts your opponents control until the end of turn. Untap them, they gain haste. So all their tokens,
steal that shit.
All the artifact creatures, all their fucking mana rocks.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And then, if you play a deck like some of the decks I have, you just sacrifice them all.
Yeah. do.
There's something. It's end of turn and no one gets it back.
If you have mutagen, man, it makes all your mutagen tokens free.
Yeah.
So if you can steal everybody's shit while having your own mutagen, man, or turn them into an artifact so you steal it too, and then you just sacrifice all their shit.
I love this. I'm excited.
Awesome. Where are we at?
About an hour and 5, I think.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Okay. Are we good? You guys got anything else to talk about?
I'm good.
All right. So Turtles will be out we got a Phobia show Monday.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Turtles will be out this week. So we'll have a lot of turtle discussion next week. Scream comes out this weekend. Elimination Chamber. We'll have a lot to talk about next week.
Yeah.
Scream.
I'm putting it out there now. It depends on also how much they cost. But my goal is to get at least one Kevin Eastman art card.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And then because my brother-in-law is a huge Turtles fan, I paid for him to get a picture and autograph with Kevin Eastman. So it'd be pretty cool to be able to also give him a card.
Yeah.
I'm actually I'm a little open. I'm not really there's nothing that I just want besides a couple uncommons. That's all I'm really looking for.
I was gonna say there's nothing
just a lot. Big. Yeah, there's nothing I wouldn't be happy with getting.
Right.
The cards. There's just such a good spread of shit. I guess
it's all.
I'll take whatever I get. It's gonna be fun to open.
Yeah.
Yes.
It'll definitely be fun to open. Spider-Man was fun to open.
Yeah, we were all screaming all sorts of shit.
Oh yeah, the fucking
God
damn it, the reskins, the pizza themed reskins shit. That shit's fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun to open, that's for sure. That is for sure.
They did finally show off Wingnut, which was a little underwhelming of a card, but at least there's a fucking Wingnut in there.
Again, I don't think I see. Okay, I've seen. Yeah, I've seen this one.
Is there only one printing of it?
I think so. Let me look. When I typed it in, it just went straight to Wingnut. The one.
Yeah, I think there's only one printing, which is bullshit.
Yeah, it's just the one. Just this printing.
They made some of the other weird ass obscure characters so good. And that's you can throw this in the 99 of a few things.
Yeah.
And now I don't know a lot about Turtles, but I don't know who Wingnut is.
I mean, I remember it from a video game on Super Nintendo more than anything.
Yeah.
It was just a character I loved to fight with the most.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But I believe it was some type of a mechanic, so to speak. I think it was kind of the mechanic.
I didn't know we got the Turtles as babies.
Oh yeah, the special versions.
Yeah, the scene cards.
Nice.
The pixel cards are dope too.
Yes,
the pixel cards are very cool. Yeah,
I'm just now realizing I've seen a decent amount of the spoilers. I haven't seen shit. I have, but I thought I saw maybe half of them. I think I've seen a quarter.
You see the fucking city pigeon again, basically. It's Featherbrain Filcher. It's for one white mana, it's a bird mutant that's an 0/2 with flying. When this creature leaves the battlefield, create a food token. A city pigeon from Spider-Man is one white mana, flying bird. When the creature leaves the battlefield, create a food token, but it's a 1/1. So they can literally just smack each other and they never trigger each other either. If you just swing the fucking city pigeon, you block with this one, and none of them ever leave and none of them ever make a food token. They just they sit there and fuck off for the whole game. There's a couple dumbass pigeons from New York City. I'm we got more dumbass pigeons from New York City than, we got versions of other characters from Magic.
Think we're good then.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Awesome. All right. So don't forget, share, subscribe, love us, show us some greatness. So, I'm Nick.
I'm Brad.
I'm Levi.
And this has been Pints and Pages.